105.5 to beat Southwest Florida's party station. Scrappy on your radio with a very special guest, Flo Rida.
In the building, baby.
A group dear to my heart in Miami is a 2 Live Crew.
Oh, yeah.
They did huge things when we were growing up. How do you get put on with Ice-T and get to tour with those guys? That's an awesome thing.
I mean, shout out to Live Crew, Fresh Kid Ice in particular. I was performing at a nightclub in Miami, and some of his colleagues was in the building. And I mean, first and foremost, this is when I actually got one of my biggest shows, prior to having a record deal. They were going to Hawaii, so I couldn't turn that down. And that's where it actually all started. I was on the road with him like off and on for like 2 years. So, I mean, he definitely, tried to help show me the ropes.
I actually have the vinyl, the 12-inch vinyl. I framed it. I have it hanging in my den when they're on the beach and they're staring up at it.
Oh, yeah.
And then in the jacuzzi and so forth. How about Uncle Luke? Did he have any influence on you?
I mean, I recall, early on, actually going to one of my first videos and being in like one of my first videos. It was a record called Luke Wedham, You Know What's That? He showed me a lot of love because, he's always been a guy. He's been an entrepreneur, when it comes to music. So I got a chance to work with him early on, getting a chance to see what it was like to be around, the video scene and things like that.
3 years ago, I was talking to Fat Joe, and he was talking about you. Mm-hmm. And he's like, man, this cat is ambitious. He was really concerned. He had this one-hit record, Low. He wasn't sure if he'd be able to get another one, and get another one, and get another one. He knew he had the talent. He knew he had the grind. But this game is so wacky that we live in. Your last record could be your last. Fat Joe says to me, he said, I just looked him in the eye and said, dude, you got the talent, you got the skills, stay the course. And I felt like a proud father talking to him because Flo was so humble. And he just came to me with this look in his eye and made him feel really good.
Oh, yeah, Fat Joe, he's definitely been holding me down since day one. It's been all genuine. And, just being out on the road sometimes, just hearing something, a nice word from a guy that, loves music and steady, doing this thing, is always a blessing. So, I mean, much love to Fat Joe because it's always been genuine with him. He always been showing me love.
Give us something we don't know about you. Give us a little morsel, a little tidbit, a little appetizer.
Wow, that's why I brought my guys Get Fresh, because they can give you, if it's cool, I'll just let them tell you a little bit about me.
No problem.
These actually, the first, guys of my brand new label, IMG, it's International Music Group. I got Penny, Rude Boy, and Pretty Sly in the building. Let them talk to you.
Tell us something about Flo that we otherwise don't know.
He a slave driver. You know what I'm saying?
Is he a perfectionist artistically?
He is a perfectionist, man. I mean, we've been I've been fortunate enough to be in the studio with him working on his album, man, and he's tireless. He does not sleep. So
never
the one
sleep.
thing about him that you might not know is that he never sleeps. He might
never sleep.
He might spend 14 hours in the studio and
7
go
days
to the
a week.
club, and then after the club, go running on the beach.
Flo's 9 days a week. 24 hours a day, 9 days a week.
What does he do when he's not doing music?
Always music, always grinding, man. Always encouraging us, man, giving us words of advice, what to do and what not to do. Traveling, touring, just always working, man. Going back home to the studio, to the club, promoting the group, just doing big things, man, all day, every day.
Determination, motivation, perfectionism, okay, that's cool. But on a fun tip, on a fun level.
Ladies man.
Let's give like a silly thing. Oh, now he's a ladies man. Now it's coming out. Thank you very much.
Definitely a ladies man. The ladies love him.
People's person, man. Everybody love Flo.
Does he have a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
But he's definitely a cool dude. Cool dude.
I'm very excited. I got my brand new album dropping, the only one. Got this lead single featuring D Guetta. It's the lead single for Step Up 3D. We shot the video. It's like one of my best videos ever. So, I mean, definitely the fans, you could go check it out. And make sure you go to iTunes and download this record. Club Can't Handle Them. It's definitely a problem.
I saw the video. You're making it rain like crazy. You just barely get out of the car and you're making it rain.
Yeah. Shout out Briscoe. Shout out Get Fresh and Brianna, who's cameoed in the video. And I mean, it's exciting from beginning to end.
Have you ever been to a strip club and make it rain?
Never been. What is that? No, just playing. I mean, shout out to the, strip clubs. They definitely, play a big part in breaking my records.
Oftentimes, like, you have Little John or you have Yin Yang Twins, and they say they actually go to the adult nightclubs to find an inspiration. Where do you find yours?
I mean, for the most part, shout out to all my fans who make me Mr. International. I get a chance to travel around the world, and that's what inspires my music at this point.
It's crazy. Carol City, Miami, Florida, and now you're Mr. International. Pitbull's Mr. International, too.
Yeah.
All y'all have taken your game and kind of transcended the state of Florida.
Just trying to stay relevant and continue to show our love for music.
early on at the club, when I saw you dress up, you came off a little hard, the way you were dressed and so forth. Then I see you on American Idol, and you're all clean and you're really fresh. Is that part of the marketing strategy as far as being Mr. International is concerned, trying to appeal to a broader audience?
A lot of times, it depends on how I feel. It's spur of the moment. However you are as a person, that's what you attract. Great strategy.
When you go to the club, do you have a strategy? Do you roll in with your buddies? Do you have a girl that you want to meet? Do you have a booty call later on? How do you flow?
I mean, you can go check out the video. I mean, that's definitely a lot of my day. We throwing money in the club, showing some love. I mean, because, we've been blessed. And, a lot of times if we popping bottles, we definitely want to show some love to all the other people that's around. So, I mean, just coming off the road, I hardly get a chance to hang out with my friends. So, I mean, we just go out and just do it real big.
In your videos, too, I really admire this about you. In fact, this would really put you over the top for me as a fan for you. I saw you in concert here, doing your thing. It was a little hard. But now that I see you in your videos, you dance, man. You dance. And I don't see everybody doing that, you know what I mean? I see Rick Ross going a little bit to the left, to the right, trying to be cool like that. Some people lean with it just a little bit. But you got like your own little dance thing going on.
Little swag
and I say that with mad respect.
Appreciate it. I mean, I wouldn't call it dancing, but I guess my music just, makes me move to a level where people might think, I got some type of routine going on, but it's just, I'm vibing.
Are you single right now?
I mean, definitely single.
Vibe.com. Brandy went on 2 months ago, and she said...
Hold up. I'm not an alcoholic. I mean, I don't drink.
She said nice things, not bad. Not a couple, definitely interested, not serious with anyone, not looking for love. Don't want to give my heart away. I'm kind of scared about that. I want somebody in my life, but right now I'm not ready for that. So for me, I see you in pictures together. It's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So what's the deal?
So that should tell you, great friends. Always been a fan of music, so I mean, much love.
Do you have any kind of relationship with her, or?
I mean, hey, no relationship.
If you don't, then are you looking for somebody special in your life?
I'm always, looking for a woman that puts God first, definitely has passion and goals and ambition. So, I mean, if it happens, it happens. But right now, I'm definitely focused on, my music and everything.
You're strong. You're centered. You're a man of integrity, a man of character. How hard is it to find a woman like that?
Definitely trying to stay focused. And, I mean, that's basically what I'm doing, just keeping that in mind.
Would you prefer to be with a girl that's not in the entertainment business?
I mean, it depends. I'm a guy who's successful. So, I mean, at the same time, if, my significant other is successful, I mean, I feel like that's even better.
Speaking about rewards and being successful, materialistically and intrinsically, what are the two greatest things that you've been able to achieve?
Definitely, owning my own house. I mean, I think that's real big.
In Miami?
Yeah, I grew up, in a single parent home, in the projects and everything. And just to be able to have keys to my own house is something real big.
Much love to all y'all. I really appreciate you coming through, especially Flo Rida, man. Big family here at this radio station. As you know, we were the radio station that broke your record low way back when. I know you still remember that.
Most definitely want to thank y'all for all the support since day one. Yeah.
And now we're breaking their records.
Let's do it. Yeah.
More records.
Right.
Yeah.